16B delegate here. I want to speak to the matter of Republican supporters for Tom Horner. There are some motions to follow this. At this time, I want to tell everyone in this delegation, I am a Republican. I'm not ashamed of it. I'll take hits for this party. I've been on the highs, I've been on the lows. I'm a Republican. And I know sometimes that carries a price. I'm willing to pay it. Tom Horner, from his own website, was endorsed and supported by the following people that still call themselves Republicans. I'll be quick. Arne Carlson, former governor, also former Governor Al Quee. Former state senators George Pillsbury and Bill Bellhanger. Forgive me for my pronunciations. Former state reps Peggy Lepick, Neil Peterson, Dennis Osment, Roger Scherer, David Jennings, Ed Oliver, Lynn Osterman, Dave Bishop, Bill Schreiber, Art Seberg, Ron Surley. Former U.S. Senator Dave Durenberger, former candidate for Governor Doug Kelly, and former Lieutenant Governor Janelle Drysdale. And also a possible consideration here, Al Jolson, former Republican governor. He crossed the political lines from North Dakota to Minnesota for this issue. This is not a witch hunt. I want to repeat, this is not a witch hunt. These are people who call themselves Republicans, who crossed over the lines, and they publicly endorsed Tom Horner. These names are found on Tom Horner's website. This is for all public record. Like I said, this is not a witch hunt. Our Constitution, Article 2, Section 1, Membership and Dues. The membership of this party shall be composed of all citizens of the state of Minnesota who desire to support the objectives of the party. I would like to speak to this. These people did not support the objectives of this party. And where I have a problem is that they call themselves Republican. They did not, I repeat, not renounce their membership to this party. They projected themselves publicly as Republicans. I'm speaking personally here. I worked my tail off for the best candidate I think I've ever seen in my life, and that was Tom Emmer. My BPOU, my family, we worked our tails off for 18 months to help Tom Emmer. These people, he won our endorsement. He won the primary. He was our legal Republican candidate. These people didn't like it. They jumped ship. They endorsed Tom Horner. And I'm willing to guess that these people, their money and their influence, possibly cost us 8,000 votes. 8,000 votes. These are some big names. But it's time that this party grows a spine. You're either a Republican or you're not. If you don't like the endorsed candidate, don't jump ship. And if you're going to jump ship, then you're not a Republican anymore. I'm reporting the following motions are as follows. The first motion is that the above individuals shall be renounced by the Minnesota Republican Party for violating the Minnesota GOP Constitution, for officially endorsing Independence Party candidate Tom Horner for governor. These individuals did not support the Republican candidate and primary election winner, Tom Emmer. They should not be considered to be Republicans by the Minnesota GOP from this date, December 4, 2010. This status shall expire on November 4, 2012, at which time they may, if they so choose, seek to rejoin the Minnesota GOP as party members. That's the first motion.
Well, we need to take these one at a time.
Thank you.
You're making that motion.
I am making that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. You've spoken to the motion as part of presenting the motion. Are there marks in the affirmative or the negative, Mr. Mack?
Mr. Chairman, I think you might want to pull out the Constitution. We have no provisions about joining and not joining in the existing Constitution.
Article 2, Section 1.
Well, the Article 2, and actually it might benefit everyone if I just read Article 2 in its entirety. Article 2, Section 1, Membership. The membership of the party shall be composed of all citizens of the state of Minnesota who desire to support the objectives of the Republic of the party. Section 2, Dues. Payment of dues shall not be required as a condition of membership. Section 3, Rights. Nothing in this Constitution shall be construed to deny or abridge the rights of any voter to participate in any party caucus, primary convention, where he, she is entitled by law to participate. That's Section 2 on membership in the Constitution. Further discussion? First, my man, Greg O'Connor.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just wanted to speak in favor, but I understood there would be 5 motions.
We've got to take them one at a time.
Okay, shall I hold my comments until after the 5th one?
Well, if you want to...
I hate to say this, repeat this 5 times.
We have to take them one at a time.
Okay, let me go ahead and just put this on the record, and it'll be the same for all 5 motions. Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for the record. I am Greg O'Connor, a delegate to this state Central Committee. I also chair 39B BPOU and am a board member of the Republican Liberty Caucus. I was also the author last year of the resolution to rebuke the Republican National Committee for giving party money and support to liberal big government candidates. But I do need to extend a special thank you to Evie Axtall and Brian Sullivan for carrying that resolution and presenting it at the winter meeting. Sadly, it had little impact. But in spite of the leadership of the RNC and the Republican Party in Washington, and thanks to groups like the National Republican Liberty Caucus, the Tea Party, the Campaign for Liberty, the Club for Growth, and others, the freedom, liberty message did prevail. Now here at home we see the same problem. People who like to wear the name Republican, but evidently despise our liberty principles. I personally invested hundreds of hours of volunteer time in Tom Emmer's campaign, and I'm here to say that Tom is a true liberty candidate. And to see defeat snatched from